What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, welcoming you to another video on the channel. Today, we're going to be having a little bit of a different video. I haven't sat down and just talked to you guys in a little while, so I kind of wanted to do that today. And a little while ago, we actually started playing Minecraft on, well, a little while ago. I think it was last week, right? Last week, we started playing Minecraft on our Twitch, and I kind of wanted to just farm up some materials because I don't know what I'm doing in this game. But while doing that, I figured it would be a good way to just talk to you guys and kind of let this happen. So if you're not a fan of Minecraft, it really shouldn't matter too much because we want to talk about the channel almost first and foremost. So one of the big things that, there we go. One of the big things that I want to talk about is kind of where the channel has been. I don't think the right term would be heading, but just what we've been doing. And you know, we've been doing our Wi-Fi battles 3 times a week, and that was obviously a very large downscaling of the number of videos that we were doing in comparison when we were doing daily videos 7 days a week. Now, there's been some pros and cons to that for sure. One of the biggest pros has just been that you guys have been loving the Wi-Fi battles. 100% viewership on them has been phenomenal for our channel. And I'm super happy with, you know what I want to do? I want to build a step up to here because I don't know if we've clearly been up there. There's why is it not I for inventory Minecraft? I don't understand that about you. Anyway, I'm super excited about, what's that noise? I'm super excited about like the viewership. Oh, there's lava up here. That's terrible for me, is it not? Can dirt stop lava? I think you just need to stop the source, right? That's how Minecraft works. I don't want that. Just tilted people by using my, where's the dirt getting burned? Anyway, okay. I think we stopped at the source. Cool. I really want to focus. Hold on, let me focus. Let me just do this real quick. Awesome. Okay. So it's super dark in here now. So I've been really loving the viewership, obviously on the Wi-Fi battles, and just the comments and interaction has been super dope. For certain. The only thing is that well, I guess this isn't entirely true now. I was gonna say, so for a little while, I realized that I had a lot more time on my hands by going down to 3 videos a day. And I more time than I thought I would have. And it was a good thing, but it was a weird thing. Only very recently did I make a pretty big change in my life where I guess that time would be very useful. But regardless, I think that I do want to go ahead and change just a little bit what we're doing. I'm not burnt out on battling at all. In fact, I was planning on having battles this week. Unfortunately, just time got the better of me with what I'm doing. Oh boy. There we go. With what I'm doing, I'm currently taking coding classes at legitimate, like actually focusing and following through with these classes. And it's been really good, obviously just recently, but I'm so glad that I just jumped into it and started. I want to give you guys, if there's something that you've been like thinking about doing and you haven't done it yet, the best thing I could just say to you is just give it a shot. Like just try, because I really could have, oh, no. I don't like this anymore. I'm not trying to die on video. Okay. That should have killed all of them, but it didn't. Oh, they're fighting. They're actually fighting? That happens in this game? Wow. Okay. Anyway. Oh, this was going to be a lot harder to focus than I thought. Why do I like this game so much? Anyway. I've started taking and like focusing on classes, and I just wish I would have, wish I would have started sooner. I definitely wish I would have started sooner because it's coming so much more naturally, and it's so much more enjoyable than I had first thought it was going to be. So if you take anything away from this video and you don't like ShadyPenguinn at all anymore or whatever, I really advise that if you are thinking about doing something, just go for it. Like just seriously go for it and give it a shot. Give it a good 10-hour commitment first. If it's learning something new, if it's doing something new, trying something new, just do that. You will be super happy that you did. Or what is also good is maybe you won't be super happy you didn't. Well, maybe you won't enjoy it as much as you thought you were going to, and you're just going to be like, man, I'm really glad I know now that this is no longer an option for me. Let me go ahead and focus on something else. But for me, that's not the case. Just learning coding and learning C# has been a super, super good experience so far. And I didn't realize how similar it actually was to Java and GML. So I'm really excited. Anyway, the stuff you actually care about, stuff that's going on the channel. So one of the big reasons why I decided to make this update video in this style was because I wanted to give a try to showing you guys a different game on the channel that I haven't done in a very long time. I think I've made one Minecraft video my entire career, maybe, if even. It's possible that I've never even made a single one. But I just want to kind of get feelers out there for you guys. You guys have been really loving the Wi-Fi battles. I know that, but I still get so many comments asking for so many different types of games. And right now I'm in a season of my life where I just want to play video games. Like, I'm not specifically looking for one specific thing and saying, aha, this is the only thing I want to do. I only want to play Pokemon. I only want to play Wi-Fi battles. So I kind of just want to see how this is received as far as me just like literally being a dumpster diver in Minecraft, because I don't know anything. I do know I need to probably go a little lower now. So now that we're here, this looks like a good spot to dig down. Kind of like we did in our house on stream. We made like a little step ladder, so to say. Anyway, so the big thing is that Wi-Fi battles aren't disappearing completely right now. Or should I say this? I should say Pokemon's not disappearing completely right now. Actually, I have planned. Oh, is this a new type of material? This is granite? I didn't realize that. This is new material, dude. We could probably make stuff with this. I have an Alpha Sapphire Shady Lock in the works. I am just waiting on graphics, essentially. Just waiting on graphics. Once we have the graphics, we're going to start that series. I'm hoping that it's going to be, honestly, by the latest next week. That's kind of the goal. That next week we can start this playthrough of Alpha Sapphire as a Shady Lock. And we're going to make it a little bit harder than our previous Shady Lock. We're changing a couple of rules, which you guys will just have to wait to kind of see what that's about. But I think you guys will enjoy it a lot. I really do think that you guys will have a good time with it. You guys seem to always love Shady Locks. I love Shady Locks. They're nice and challenging. Refreshing spin on Pokemon for me personally. So that is going to be kind of the plan for our next playthrough. Most likely that playthrough. Oh, this looks like garbage, whatever this is. What is this? What did I just get? Flint? Oh, flint. Can I make torches with flint? You can do something with flint, because I know you can make, well, you use coal to make torches. If there's flint nearby, I feel like that means there's lava nearby. I'm not really excited about what's happening on my screen. So that's the next immediate plan for our next playthrough, is going to be an Alpha Sapphire Shady Lock. Like I said, excited. It'll be cool. It'll happen soon. I don't have an exact date because I am waiting on graphics. Once we have the graphics, it'll pretty much be let's go and do this thing. And that's kind of the plan. Beyond that, for our channel right now, I am kind of just in this state of, like I said, I just want to play video games, and a variety of games would be way better than a not variety. So, for example, if you guys are like, wow, Shady, if you actually learn what you're doing in Minecraft and you want to do stuff, that would be cool to see videos on that. I wouldn't mind doing that, because right now the Alpha Sapphire Lock is going to be planned for 5 days a week, not 7 days a week, 5 days a week. Especially with me starting classes right now for C#, I want to go ahead and give myself a little bit of, what is the word for it? Oh, what is the word? I use it all the time on stream. It's like another word for cushion. Oh my God. Well, I want to give myself a little bit of cushion when it comes to my time and everything of that nature. I just want this coal because it's in front of me and there's really no real reason. Okay, let's keep going down. So that is going to be the main reason why I decided to do an update video like this. Definitely a lot worse spoken, because I'm not just focusing on the topic. Maybe it'll get some thumbs down from Joey Pokemon, because it's not a typical update video and I'm not just speaking my heart, but this is what I wanted to do, and we're gonna do it. Okay, it's done. It's already happening. Outside of that, we've been streaming on Twitch 5 days a week for a little while now. We had a week or two of weirdness due to the holidays with 4th of July and then family stuff going on. So we're back on track. We're continuing our 100% master mode Breath of the Wild. Oh, I should have said this a lot sooner in the video because Joey really wanted me to. But if you guys don't know, we have a Patreon right now, and I promised Joey I would shout it out on the channel again. And since this probably won't be a super viewed video in compared to our Wi-Fi battles, I can get away with it without seeming like a huge sellout. But we have a Patreon. Right now we're playing through Skyrim on there, and it's so much fun. But one of our stretch goals, oh boy, one of our stretch goals is once we hit 2,000 patrons, I'm going to be starting a weekly podcast. And Joey really wants me to do that. So I'm going to shout it out. There'll be a link in the description if you're interested in Skyrim. We have a Pokemon playthrough over there in its entirety, like 50 or 60 episodes. It's $3 a month. You get access to all the videos over there, and then access to our Discord and all that good stuff. So if you want to check that out, you can. We're at 1,500 patrons right now, so we have 500 more to go before we get that podcast going, and that'll be a really cool thing. That'll be a guaranteed weekly content for the patrons, and I don't think it'll go up on YouTube. It'll just be a Patreon exclusive podcast, so I'm excited for it. With that said, we are going to be continuing streaming. Now, our streams are going to be, I don't want to say less important, but for so long now in my life, I've placed such high importance on my work, on making money, on getting paid. And I've had to, obviously. I have a family. I need to provide for them. It's a very, very important part of my life. But I've really neglected self-care and self-development. So over the past 3 months, you guys may have noticed I've been trying really hard to lose weight. I am down to 184. My goal was 183. So I'm pretty much right there, right before I want to be. I want it to be 183 by my wife's birthday, which is this week coming up. So I'm super excited that I was actually able to do that. And that's one of the biggest things that gave me the courage to go ahead and say, hey, let's go ahead. Ooh, we got some iron here. Let's go ahead. Is that lava that I hear? Let's go ahead and make sure we don't die right now. Let's go ahead and start these classes. All right, you've proved to yourself that you can actually, do something, stick to it, and see results. So let's go and do that again. But this time with actually, self-development and learning a new skill. Oh, we finally found, is it diamond? Yes, we finally found diamond for the first time. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So that's what's really got me going on my C# classes and deciding to really better myself and do something I've wanted to do for so long, which is game development. But with our streams, saying they're not, I don't want to say they're taking a back seat. Oh crap, oh crap. I can't plug it, I can't plug it, I can't plug it. I can't plug it. Is it gonna burn through there? Is it gonna burn through there? Is it gonna burn through there? Of course, during an update video, I find lava. You've got to be kidding me. Maybe I have to use something stronger. I'm afraid it's gonna burn through the dirt. Okay, this is a no-fly zone, I guess. Why don't we start digging the other way then? What is that sound? I don't know what's going on here. I just don't want to die that we finally found diamond. Hold on, let's go back to our bed. Let's go back to our bed and rest. So I would really like to keep streaming 5 days a week, but my classes that I do about 3 hours a day. And to do that plus 3 to 4 hours of streaming plus recording videos every day, it's just gonna, I know I'm gonna burn myself out in that regard, and it's not gonna be fun for anyone. Not me, not my wife, not the channel, no one. So, like I said, it's not that streams are going to take a back door, but there may be days where, there may be weeks where it's only 4 days a week or 3 days a week. And you guys have all been pretty understanding when it comes to stuff like that, because we've had it happen a couple times at the holidays. Right now, we are continuing our Breath of the Wild playthrough. We were playing Minecraft on stream as well. It's kind of our next go-to game after Breath of the Wild, I think, because I'm really enjoying myself like Minecraft. I'm like pretty clueless, obviously, because I'm a fresh baby boy, but still, it's a heck of a lot of fun. I need a step, because I think my torches need to be on the left, I want to say, when I'm going home. I think that's what I did. Follow the torches on the left-hand side and it'll lead you back home. I really hope that's what I did, because that's what I'm following. I hear someone. All right, they told me that if I jump and attack, it's a crit. And since I'm ShadyPenguinn, I have to make sure I do that. Okay, so that torch is on the right. So that's not the way home. Show me a torch on the left. That's a torch on the right. This is a torch on the left. Okay. So that's kind of the plan for our Twitch streams. And then double torch means you're going back home. That's what we did. Double torch means you're going back home. Beautiful. So we're going to continue Breath of the Wild on stream. We're still going to have a good time with it. I'm still super excited, super into it. I actually just farmed up a ton of rubies last night playing the snowball game. And then I watched the video on how to farm with the dragon, and it's just infinitely faster and better. But the snowballing game was fun as well. So I don't have much regrets. I was laying in bed and just casually doing it because my wife fell asleep super early last night. So it's kind of it was a good time. So that's our plan for our streams. We're still going to be aiming for Monday through Friday. Only sleep at night. Okay, so let's just wait for nighttime for now. That's going to be our plans for Monday through Friday. Is going to still be streaming late morning, early afternoon, doing that fun stuff. The only other updates I have for you guys. Am I going to talk about this? Yeah, I guess so. So with me starting game dev classes on learning C#, I do plan on opening another channel, and I'm going to be uploading just weekly, kind of like, they're going to be dev logs for myself or learning logs, since I'm not going to be deving right away, obviously. But I just want to track my learning, because my ultimate goal with learning C# and learning Unity and game development in general is that I want to be able to teach it. So I want to learn it, I want to become a master at it, and I want to teach it online. So that's kind of my goal. So I want to like track my progress. I'm not going to be giving out the name to that channel. I'm not going to be linking it here on this channel, because one of the biggest things about YouTube right now is that if you subscribe to a channel and you don't watch their videos, it destroys that channel's chance of growth and of being seen. And if my whole purpose of going into game dev ultimately is that I can teach other people how to develop games, I want to be able to reach as many people as possible. So I'm not going to give out the name to that channel, mainly because I don't want people just subscribing because they think you're doing you a favor, or even worse, maliciously saying subscribing and I'm never watching a video. Like that, it's crazy that that's the state of YouTube, that I have to actually fear sharing a channel publicly with a broad audience. But I don't think a lot of you guys are going to be super into it. Well, a good amount of you guys will be into game dev, but if you're interested in that at some point in the future, once I have a backlog of videos on there and once it's seen some natural growth, I will be sharing it on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. But that probably won't be for a couple months at least, because I want to do weekly updates whenever I finish a new game project through these classes that I'm taking, and kind of go over what I've learned, and just this is a way to inspire myself and encourage myself to keep going. When I was doing my classes last night, things were just clicking, and I was like, man, this is so good. But I know that you have the honeymoon phase with whatever you do. Anytime you try something new, anytime you have a new relationship, you move somewhere, you buy something new, there's that honeymoon phase where it just feels so good, where it feels like, oh man, this is the best. There's no way I would ever want to not do this. By the way, if you want to see our home, we live in a dirt hut that goes deep into the ground, and I love it. I love the fact that it goes deep into the ground. So that's pretty much my plan with that. I know that I'm a person that have had multiple gaming channels. However, this is not a gaming channel. This is something very different, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be producing my videos in such a different way than I ever have while being ShadyPenguinn. So it'll be really cool. I'm really happy to see if there's any sort of natural growth that occurs as my skills develop, being able to take part in game jams across YouTube and kind of join that community. You know, I've kind of been feeling, and if you made it this far in the video, I'm very impressed, because this is probably a very hard video to watch. I've been feeling very alone. I don't think alone is the right word. I've been feeling very isolated. And really, I understand that that's kind of on me. It's not really on anyone else. It's because of my perspective of myself, my job, and my identity. And after things that happened a few months ago, I obviously lost a very close professional let's say coworker, because like that's what I am finding my identity loss in, is that like I feel like I don't have anyone who is growling at me. I don't have anyone that I'm super close to that I literally work with professionally on a weekly basis anymore. And it definitely took a while, but it definitely affected me in a darker and a worse way than I care to admit. Regardless, was my inventory really that full? Oh my gosh, we should have emptied our stuff out. So one of my hopes in doing game dev, and that's probably where the growling was come from. One of my hopes in doing game dev and starting this new YouTube channel and kind of keeping it to myself and not introducing it to this core community immediately anyway, is that I hope that I kind of gain the confidence and the skills to build new friendships and new relationships with people with a new and exciting interest in a new and different field. So, and like I said, the whole feeling alone and isolation, that's on me. Like, that's just what I know that I've done to myself during this whole process. And there's really no one to blame. I don't even really truly blame myself. I feel like I was just more of, this is just a product of circumstance, these feelings. And I have some really, I mean, I play D&D with people weekly. It's just, there's my tower. I was looking for my tower, my dirt tower, to symbolize where my home is. So anyway, that's kind of like another big inspiration for me for learning this new skill and trying to jump into this new sort of community. And hopefully that inspires some of you guys. If you guys have been feeling isolated, try learning a new skill. Find something that you've wanted to learn, and the internet makes it easier than ever to learn something new. And community is available in that regard, just by learning a new skill. And I become a little bit of a cynic, especially now over the past 3 months more so, where it's kind of hard for me to really think about opening up and trusting people. Definitely is super duper intimidating to me. But I'm going to give it a shot because I know that life is best spent in community. And I think community off of like shared interests is really cool. Like that's one of the best ways you can have community, is just off of shared interests. So that's kind of my story. I'm sticking to it. I don't think, I had water for the lava. That's right. Totally forgot I had water for the lava. We got to get more diamond. That's for sure. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Let me just take a quick second and think mentally if there's anything else I wanted to talk about. Alpha Sapphire playthrough starting 5 days a week. Once it starts, Monday through Friday. Wi-Fi battles may not be continuing during our playthrough of Alpha Sapphire, but they also may. I'm going to feel it out. If they are, then we'll have videos 7 days a week, which is great, which is awesome. Our Patreon is a thing, 2,000 patrons, and we get a weekly podcast on just everything in my mind, pop culture, questions you guys have, what have you. This week, is there going to be Wi-Fi battles? I'm not positive yet. If you guys leave some interesting comments and questions, I may just want to do like a Q&A video this week and just kind of hang back and wait for our Alpha Sapphire playthrough to start. That's kind of the big thought in my mind. This music is pretty. Twitch streams Monday through Friday still. Hopefully they may die down depending on how classes go and how game dev goes. New channel that you guys won't really know about, but I wanted to share my heart on that. Go do something that you've wanted to do for so long. Today is your day to start doing something. I genuinely mean that. I think that was everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know. I've been in a very weird spot lately. And I haven't shared too much of it. Like I said, I haven't had an update video with you guys in so long, and I'm getting very cynical towards social media and the internet, if I'm honest with you guys. I love you guys, but there's just so much darkness on the internet, and there's a lot of light, but man, it feels like there's so much darkness on the internet. And my goal is to kind of be a source of light through these videos and through my content. But like, I don't know, man. I had this analogy that I was talking to my some close people recently, and sometimes I feel like I am pouring myself out a lot, and I'm not getting my bucket refilled. If I have a bucket, I'm always trying to pour it out, because that's my kind of person I am. I want to be a positive person. I really do. I want to go ahead, but like lately, I've just been feeling heavy and small is the best way to put it. Heavy and small, but. I think with me taking these classes, really diving into my reasons of why am I feeling this way? Why did you isolate yourself? How can you rectify this? For the past couple days, I've been feeling better, and that's kind of why I worked up the courage to make this video and to talk to you guys about it a little bit. But that's kind of all the updates for the channel right now for the Shady Penguinn content. Alpha Sapphire coming soon. That's going to be our main playthrough for a little while. Any other questions you guys have, you can feel free to ask them down below. I am very excited for Fire Emblem. I don't know where we're going to be playing it, but I am going to be playing it somewhere, somehow, some way. Just not really sure how or where or when, but it will be happening in some regard, whether it's Twitch, Patreon, or YouTube. I'm really not sure yet. YouTube would not be happy if I started playing that on this channel. That's for sure. So I don't think that is actually an option. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. With that though, I think the sun is setting on our time together, and I think it's a good time to wrap this video up so I don't keep you any longer and keep rambling. I'd really love to hear some questions. I hope I got everything out that I wanted to get out in this video. I'm pretty sure I did. You guys know what's coming up now. And yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everything that I'll talk about for now. Some stuff did just pop into my mind, but we'll save that. About different goals that I kind of had to abandon because of just life circumstance. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna get the hashtag out of here. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, but above all else, keep it shady.